Use code AFTV20 for 20% off your order with Fireaway Pizza. Just click the link in the description below or go to fireaway.co.uk now.
AFTV, it's bittersweet, isn't it? 2-1, we finish off with yet another win. It's been an unbelievably good season for Arsenal, but even with an unbelievably good season, you're still short of this Man City team. I mean, how do you get past them?
Yeah, it's been an absolute rollercoaster of a season, and they are an absolute juggernaut. I think to get past them, I think you are literally looking at 30 wins. You're lucky if you get two losses and you're still in the mix. Like, that's the level that this league has been propelled to, and that really says something. And like you said a couple of times, it's 2 points. Like, it's not like people talking like we're miles off. Get the manager out and all that. What are we talking? Like we are. And the way I look at it is, if I look at Chelsea, if I look at Man United, if I look at Spurs, even Liverpool to a degree, Newcastle, every single one of those clubs would swap places with us today. Absolutely every single one of those clubs, in terms of our trajectory, where we're going, the vision, the manager, the squad, the belief, the fans, all of that sort of stuff. They're all craving for and clamouring for that. So that tells me that as a group we are heading in the right direction. I think the challenge now is to take probably the 14, maybe 15 players that he trusts and turn that into 17, 18, 19 players that he trusts. There are probably some players in the group that he maybe doesn't trust with what you need in the run. And we're looking back into like last year and going like the West Ham game, the Fulham game, okay, the Villa game I absolutely get, but like the margins are so fine, and we are absolutely there and in the mix.
And it's so tough, isn't it? Because basically, what's happening at the moment with Manchester City around, and we saw it with Liverpool when they were chasing them, you literally got to be flawless. And even when you are flawless, they got 97 points and still lost the league. It's tough. But you heard what Arteta said at the moment, he's not satisfied with second. What does he do to bridge that gap?
Like I said, I think what he's got to be able to do now is kind of take his core group that he does trust. I think they probably, if I was to count them, I could probably count on 14, 15 that he definitely trusts to start a game and to see us over the line. And we're probably filling out the squad with the others that he maybe puts in but doesn't really trust in the way that he probably should. A lot of players out on loan, a lot of senior players out on loan need to come back. Real decisions need to be made about them. I would imagine that most of their recruitment and most of their targets have been identified already, and I think that's it. I think we've got to be able to identify those targets, get them in early, because like you said, you have to be flawless. Literally from August, we're literally looking at August and going, it's got to be. We've just got 28 wins, and we're talking about record-breaking seasons. And now I'm saying we've got to go next season. We've got to go probably for 2 more than that, and that's where that's where the levels are. Yeah. But I look at the manager and I go, we've got the right manager for it. I look at the other clubs around us and go, we are so far ahead of those sides. We've had loads of stick this week from Tottenham fans and from West Ham fans. They would swap places with us in an instant, absolutely in an instant. And and for me, like even Man United fans are saying, we stopped you winning the league. Well, we went to Tottenham Stadium and they had a chance to stop us winning the league, and we came back with 3 points. Old Trafford, Man United, exactly the same situation, came away with 3 points. One of the things that we've done over this season and the last couple of seasons is we've now started to take points off the big sides around us. We used to thump the little sides, and in the big games we were just not competitive. And now we're there. We're taking 4 points off City this season. I think 6 off Tottenham, 4 off 6 off United. We beat United twice. So we're there. Like, you're talking about a 1-game swing over the course of 38, and that could easily go your way in any given year. It's gone City's way. They're an absolute juggernaut. They're a great side.
Let me just finally just quickly ask you this: your player of the season?
I think it's got to be Declan Rice for me. I think he's literally transformed the side. And I know that there's lots to talk about, best midfielder. Is it Rodri? Is it Declan Rice? And the reason I lean towards Declan Rice is in my head. If you took Declan Rice and put Declan Rice in the Man United midfield, the Liverpool midfield, the Tottenham midfield, he would transform them in a way that Rodri wouldn't. Don't get me wrong, Rodri's a great midfielder, he's a great holding midfielder, but in that Pep system, where everything is kind of situated and everything is, perfect and articulate, Rodri slots in absolutely perfectly. If you put Rodri in any of those midfields, I don't think he would have the same effect. And that for me, man, when I look at Declan Rice and what he's done, the fact that we're thinking that we got him half price literally shows. I mean, there was a moment in the game today. I think Everton went on a break. It was a 4v1. We put loads of players forward. Declan Rice out of nowhere, rocks up, nicks the ball, and we're back on the counter attack, going the other way. Yeah. Last season that doesn't happen. We get overrun in midfield. We probably end up conceding that moment and then losing the game. And it's those sorts of moments where you're not even anywhere near your goal, and he's stopping goal scoring opportunities for the opposition.